نكمل انترفيوز.
طيب يلا.
طيب الانترفيو اللي جاي معانا من نفس التنت بتاعة الشام اللي هي التنت بتاعة الشام. اتكلمنا مع الاء اللي نظمت لبنان. تعالوا نسمع الانترفيو ونرجع تاني. معانا الاء من التنت الشامية و you helped with planning أو ترتيب الحتة اللبنانية. قولنا أكتر دور كان إيه؟
أكتر شيء عملته هلا إنه جهز Lebanese aesthetics. So organizing the Lebanese aesthetics of the tent and getting Lebanese entertainment. So I was in charge of making sure that we had debki on the grounds. Debki music with scheduled within the DJs, as well as making sure that we had performance for Lebanon represented to show the diversity in the city of Lebanese people. As well, we have our beautiful flags for Sham, all four going up. Really, for the Sham tent, we worked as a team on it. It wasn't just Lebanon or Syria by itself. It was Lebanon, Syria, Jordan, and Palestine. We worked together on it. And we put everything that we thought we were similar in on the tables. And whatever we thought was different, we would put it saying this is from Lebanon primarily. This is from Lebanon, Syria. This is from Syria primarily. So, yeah, just to show that, nahna, wherever region you're from, although there's like different things, like we all have very similar attributes to our culture, and we're highlighting it by just making it one tent, right? So.
تمام. طيب, what was the most challenging thing about bringing the whole thing together, putting it together?
The most challenging thing I find was really knowing what we wanted to feature, right? Because there's so much.
I know.
Right?
Yeah.
There's so much. So and we could style it in so many different ways because like what we need to understand here is Arabic culture, whether it's Palestine or Lebanon or anybody other country, but like specifically our tent, so the Sham tent has so many different types of styles, right? Like you can have an Arabi night, yeah. You can have like a day, like a daytime, like a little, I don't know, like a daytime sahra, whatever. Not really sahra, but when you have people over, right? There's different styles that we have going. Like some people like having like the couches that go straight on the floor, Mm-hmm. And some people like having the more, like a more like empire style with the high couches or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But really we're struggling on figuring out exactly what we want to symbolize, what we want people who don't know anything about Lebanon or Palestine or Syria or didn't to understand what it's really about.
What was the message that you wanted to send to people who don't know almost anything about your cultures?
That we're diverse, we're dynamic, we have a variety of things going on, we're open-minded, and we have a lot to offer. Like we're not just narrow-minded in one way of thinking or one way of doing things. We incorporate a lot of other cultures as well. We like to take the beauty of everything and put it into one. And whatever makes sense, we take it. We're a dynamic culture, and that's what we want people to know.
تمام. Did you walk around and see the other tents?
I did actually.
Which one
stood out?
Which one? What aspect or some food or clothing that stood out to you?
What I liked the most, so there's a few things from different tents that I'm going to point out. So what I liked the most, one of the things I liked the most was the Saudi Arabian coffee. It's like Arabic coffee is black,
Yeah.
and it's really strong, and we only take in small doses. But their coffee was small doses, but it was like brownish green in color. And then I asked them what it was, and there was like different herbs in there. That's what made the color light. There's no milk, no cream. It's just different herbs, and like they're like, but also the coffee's light.
Yeah.
I'm like, so it's not as strong. So I found that surprising because a lot of people think Arabic coffee is just strong, but it's not.
Yeah.
So that surprised me. Another thing was the Libyan tent. Their makeup. They had, and what the thing about their makeup is, it's not really makeup. It's almost like tattooing that they put on their face. to symbolize certain like levels of their lives that they go through. Not go through, but like steps that they pass through.
Sorry, what tent was that in?
That was the Libyan tent.
Okay.
Well, it's not the tent, but the Libya that was in the
Libyan,
tent.
part of,
but that was part of their Bedouin tradition, so they're more of the tribal traditions.
Yeah.
It's not like right now their modern thing, but like that was cool. I found that to be really cool. And then another thing I liked about was the dressed up in the Egyptian tent as the pharaoh and the empress. I thought that was really cool. So, yeah, that was really great.
تمام. طيب, if you wanna change something next year, what would it be?
You know what? If I want to change something next year, I think what I'm going to do is bring more things, really, and have a better idea of doing one theme instead of like many. Because we tried to incorporate many themes, but we like have one theme and go with it all the way. Like, so like just because like a lot of people liked what they saw, but at the same time, it's like I didn't know that that we had that much that we could use, and so just make it better, bigger, really. So
Awesome.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Ella.
Thank you.